back to my channel. So today's video is going to be on how I do a keratin treatment at home. So before we start, just have to mention I'm not a professional, but if you're subscribed to my channel, you probably know I really like to experiment with my hair. Sometimes it turns out fine, sometimes it doesn't. I want to say this time it turned out pretty good. So what is a keratin treatment? So keratin is a protein that you find in your hair, but with washing your hair, using heat, bleaching, color, all of that, it damages the hair and you lose some of that protein. So a keratin treatment is basically gonna chemically add some keratin in your hair. Some people say a keratin treatment is damaging because you do have to seal the keratin with a flat iron. But for me, I was stuck in a vicious circle. I had to use heat on my hair because it looked horrible when I would just let it air dry, and it would always break off at the end. So it was not really growing. Like, my hair was growing, but it was always breaking off at the end. So it's like I was never gonna go back to good hair, you know? So a keratin treatment also is not a conditioning treatment. It's not gonna hydrate the hair. It's just gonna fill it with protein. So if you notice that your hair, when it's wet, is super stretchy and it just breaks off, it's probably because you're lacking protein. Now, my hair has never lacked protein. I mean, maybe it did a little bit, but never drastically. My hair never lacked so much protein since I started bleaching my hair. My hair has always been dry. I have dry hair naturally. Like, I don't have oily skin, I have dry skin, so I also have dry hair. So a keratin treatment is not going to help with that. You still have to take care of your hair and hydrate it and stuff, but it will fill it with protein, which is quite amazing. So you can do this if your hair is super damaged like mine. Online, lots of people say not to do it because it's going to damage your hair more, but I have to use way less heat on my hair now. So for me, it was a really good thing. And it's also great if you have naturally really frizzy hair. If your hair is super curly and frizzy, a lot of times your hair might lack a bit of protein, so it could be great to do that. My hair naturally, when my hair is super healthy, I don't think I would need a keratin treatment, but since I do color it because of my gray hair and stuff, I think even I think I would benefit from a keratin treatment. Let's say if my hair was healthy but in the winter, because where I live it gets pretty cold and my hair is a bit more frizzy, you know. I really encourage you to do your research on this because it's a, you know, it's a chemical treatment, so definitely do your own research. I'm so happy I did it. I don't know why I didn't do this before. Of course, my hair is not back to 100% healthy, but it's so much better. Also, keratin treatment is cumulative, so every time you do it, it's just going to be even better and better. But you can have too much protein in your hair, so just be careful because you don't want to overdo it, because then your hair is going to be super stiff. Okay, so the keratin treatment I got is from, well, I got this from Amazon. It's the Amazon list keratin treatment. It looks like that. It was $78. There was some cheaper alternatives, and I got this one because it is marketed as formaldehyde free. Now, lots of people say keratin treatments are really bad for you because they produce formaldehyde. First of all, it's not an ingredient. From the research I've done, it's not an ingredient, it's more of a gas. So when you flat iron your hair, the fumes, that is the formaldehyde. It's a couple ingredients that when you use heat, it produces a gas, which is really bad for you. If you smell this too much, you know, it can give you respiratory problems. It sounds super scary, but if you do keratin treatment only once in a while in a super ventilated area, I think you're gonna be fine. So yeah, I spent more money on this one because it was marketed as formaldehyde free, but then after doing my research, I realized that a keratin treatment is never really gonna be formaldehyde free. So next time I'm gonna do it, I'm just gonna buy a cheaper one. There was some that were like $50. They were not marketed as formaldehyde free, but none of them really are, you know. I will list this one down below, but I will also list other alternatives down below. I will leave Canadian links and US links. So yeah, I feel like that's all I have to say. Oh, one more thing. A lot of people talk about Brazilian blowouts. Brazilian blowout is just a brand, but a Brazilian blowout is a keratin treatment. If you're interested to know how I did this keratin treatment at home, then keep on watching. So I'm finally getting ready to do my keratin treatment. So first, I'm just gonna brush my hair. I haven't washed my hair in a week. It's because I knew I wanted to do this treatment and I just didn't have time this weekend, but also like my hair doesn't get oily. It looks disgusting because it's dry, but my hair like doesn't really get oily, which is why my hair is freaking dry. I would recommend to brush your hair first before going in the shower, because the first step of this keratin treatment is, well, first of all, it comes with gloves. First step is you have to wash your hair twice with a clarifying shampoo to get rid of all the residue in your hair. So I'm gonna go do that in the shower, wash my hair twice, no conditioner, it's gonna be hard. So yeah, just make sure your hair is well brushed before you get in the shower. So I'm gonna go do that and I will be back. Okay, so I'm out the shower. So my hair feels great here, actually, like it's really soft, but here, since I wasn't able to use like any conditioner or anything, it feels really fragile. And then number 2, use a hair dryer and hands to dry to about 85% dry. So I'm actually just gonna wait a little bit. I have some laundry to do and stuff, so I'll do that and then I'll like blow dry in maybe like 30 minutes. I forgot to mention the other products that came in the set. So number 2 is of course the Brazilian smoothing treatment. Then the third product you have is the intensive repair mask that I'm gonna be using after. Okay, so I feel like it's been maybe like an hour or 2. The thing is, my hair doesn't dry evenly everywhere, so as you can see, like the very ends are pretty dry and the roots are also pretty dry, but like all my midsection is still like pretty wet. Okay, hi guys, so today's actually the next day. I didn't do it yesterday just because I didn't have any natural lighting anymore, and I was like, you know, I just didn't feel like doing it yesterday. So yeah, I would not recommend like sleeping on your hair if your hair is slightly oily or virgin. My hair is stripped of like everything. You know, if you have like residue on your hair, the treatment won't work as well, but me, like, this is dry, like there's nothing to it. I have all my windows open. You have to, you know, have windows open. It's cold outside, so I'm gonna be freezing. I just went in the shower, so my hair is a little wet, but not like super wet. I'm gonna have to do this quickly because I'm going to the mall with my friend in 2 hours. The step 4 is says to section the hair in 6 sections. I don't have 6 hair clips, so I'm not going to do that. And then do 1 section at a time, apply the product and blow dry. I have the Brazilian, this is the number 2. I'm just using the same sort of bowls I use for when I dye my hair, and a little brush like this. It looks like that. I'm also going to take a little comb like this to remove the excess product. I'm just going to start with a small section. This. And I really hope I'm gonna have enough for all my hair. So it says not to oversaturate the hair. And then gently comb, because my hair is damaged, so you don't want to comb too rough. Okay, so I'm gonna do the whole bottom layer and then I'll blow dry. I really want to get the little baby hairs right here because this is one of the most annoying parts. So I'm gonna make sure I get those. So my blow dryer is on full. And I think I'm not gonna saturate my hair this much. To open up the tube because Like, this is not enough. I just opened up the tube. There's a lot more in there. The scent is not too strong, but it definitely smells chemically. It says there's no formaldehyde, but honestly, like, my cats are not in my room. Like, I won't want them smelling this. I didn't really do my roots because clearly don't have enough product for that. Okay, now I'm gonna quickly blow dry. Like, I really don't know if I have to wait until it's completely dry to flat iron, because I feel like the people didn't really do that. Can you hear that? I'm a little confused. I don't know if I should wait for the hair to be completely dry, but there's a bunch of product on it, so I feel like, okay, so I think the thing is, this is too saturated. So yeah, I already did this part. I think it still feels like there's some product on it, but I think it's my fault because I oversaturated it. Yeah, this feels much better. There was this product on it. Okay, I'm not too far. I'm almost done. I mean, almost done. My hair feels really like gunky. I mean, you know, like there's some product on it. Now my iron is at 360 and it's fine, but I can tell this is gonna make my hair feel amazing because, like, when it, of course there's like product on it, so it looks gunky, as I said. I don't know if that's a word, but usually even if I straighten my hair, it looks frizzy. It looks, my strands of hair don't look good, you know, it looks all broken and stuff. And now, like, my hair is dry and it looks like there's no like flyaway. Like, of course I know the product is still in there. I feel like this will fix the porosity of my hair, and so when I'm gonna do my color, it's gonna be way more even and it's gonna turn out how it's supposed, you know. Now with this set of Keratin, it says you actually have to wash your hair after, which, you know what, I understand why, because the hair doesn't feel that nice. Other people, you know, other keratin treatments I've seen online, like, you can't get your hair wet for like 72 hours. I guess it depends. Okay, I'm done. I did this in 2 hours, but honestly this thing cannot be good for you. The smell, it like gets in your nose. I don't know, it's horrible. Yes, I'm gonna go now and I will see you back later. I used the number 3, which is the intensive repair mask. Now, after reading the ingredients, it's basically a mask filled, well, a treatment filled with protein, which is good. I'm definitely going to use this again. I still have lots left, so yeah, this is just like a treatment. And when I was in the shower, I was trying to like figure out if my hair felt any stronger, which it did, but it was not like drastically. But I have to remember that my hair is bleached, and of course bleached hair is going to feel a little differently. You can have healthy bleached hair, I mean, you know, you can have like healthy bleached hair, but it's definitely not going to feel like virgin hair, you know. So when I got out of the shower, I wanted to let my hair air dry a little bit to see how it was going to be, but I decided to blow dry a little bit. Now, before I did my keratin treatment, my hair would take hours and hours to dry. Like, I couldn't just decide to wash my hair and then blow dry it, style it, and then go out. It would take me hours. I would have to let it air dry a little bit, and then I would have to blow dry it. It was frizzy. My hair never looked good, and when I started blow drying, it took like 5 minutes to blow dry my hair, which I haven't been able to do that in months. Like it was crazy. I just blow dried my hair. I went to bed, and when I woke up, my hair felt really good. Of course, I still have some split ends. Even you can see now, I straightened my hair yesterday and I washed it. Today is Tuesday, and I washed my hair on Sunday. So I straightened it yesterday. So yeah. So you can see that I do have a little bit of split ends because this area was so damaged. This area was damaged, but it was not like super damaged. So this area looks fabulous. Like there's no like split end. It actually looks like when all my hair is straight. I have a mirror here. When all my hair is straight, like there's no flyaway and anything. It looks really good. And then at the bottom, yes, I do still have some split ends, but it's not that bad. Like I can leave the house. Like I can just let my hair air dry and leave the house. Like I was not able to do that before. So I was always wearing extensions because my hair was so frizzy that like it didn't, I wouldn't really wear it like that because I was really insecure actually about my hair. I didn't want to film any like hairstyling videos, any hair care routine. I didn't want to film that because I was so insecure about my hair. When my hair was wet, I was really insecure about it, which I've never been insecure about my hair, but I was. I don't like my haircut though because like I feel like when you have this length of hair, it looks much better if it's all the same length. But I'm trying to not cut my hair so much. Also, I feel like I could have saved my hair. Last haircut I got was super short, and I feel like I really didn't need that. If I would have done a keratin treatment, I would have saved the length of my hair. So before, when I would just go like this, all my little hair at the end would break off and it was horrible. Now it doesn't break off so much, so I feel like my hair is finally going to be able to get longer because it's not constantly breaking at the end. It's been a couple weeks, and you know, the treatment is still doing great. My color looks very yellow. My hair looks super yellow because I haven't been able to color my hair yet. Well, I could now. So basically when you do the treatment, you have to wait 2 to 3 weeks before you add any color, and then I think it's 1 month for highlights or bleach. And then if you want to do your color before, it's actually really good to do it before because then the keratin, the treatment, will seal your color and it's gonna last so much longer. And then the highlights, it's also better to do before. So usually keratin treatment you would get done at a salon. It's supposed to last between 3 to 6 months depending on how you take care of it. This one, it says for 4 months, I think. So we will see. I doubt mine is gonna last that long. Especially on the, I don't know, maybe it'll last. To care for your keratin treatment, you have to use a sulfate-free shampoo.